This is the Poker Heaven European cash game. Deep stacked poker of the very highest caliber.
And the pressure as well.
And the table has a slightly leftward lean at the moment. Seats 1 and 3, Albert Iverson and Eric Liu are our big winners. But the others aren't done, they're still in their pitching. It can all change, Gary.
I thought you knew what the players' politics was when you said they've got a slight leftward lean.
Yeah, they're basically socialists, seat 1 and 3. I can tell that from the way they play.
Where's 350 to play?
No, it's the big stacks. They're making the table wobbly. That's what I'm saying.
Right, thank you.
You've been pounding on me all day, really.
Let's have a piece of this.
Fresh off his victory, Albert's going to raise it up, and here comes Neil Channing on the button.
I was kind of relying on you to call as well, Bam.
Does like to see flops, Neil, doesn't he? That's his style, and he hasn't really done it too much until recently.
No, and he does like to have the button as well. Sign of a good player.
10.
The badge, as they call it, in the Victoria Casino where he plays. Not a bad flop for Neil either.
Check. I think he said check. I heard check. I don't know. Didn't he say check?
775.
Verbal binding? What is it?
775.
Alright, cool. Half-heartedly.
Neil calls half-heartedly with top pair and a straight draw.
He'll take a chance.
Takes a lot to make him call enthusiastically,
The
doesn't
old
it?
deuce of diamonds, really. 7 of spades.
Well, that doesn't change too much. Albert still doesn't have anything.
Check.
Yeah, check's good. Yeah.
2.
There you go. We got it. We got there.
Check.
Scary stuff. 1100. So I don't have to show my hand.
Every move in the book tried there by Neil. Yeah,
Please
check,
give me
check,
some
check,
money.
check, check, check. I haven't got anything. I must be drawing. Oh, call me with your week 10 or something on the end. But he couldn't work, and his king jack's going to take that pot down.
Can he talk as fluently when he's bluffing? That's the question. Everyone having a good time at the Poker Heaven European cash game.
Oh,
Those drinks are complimentary, providing you bring 10,000 euros to play with. That's what I was told when I tried to get one. 10,000 euros is our minimum buy in here, but most of the players are much deeper stacked than that now. There's the deepest stack of all. Eric Liu sitting with 45,000 plus euros in front of him.
Cool.
And somebody put something in Neil's coffee a little while ago because he's really woken up.
I would have folded.
He certainly has. It's a question of whether the other players have noticed that he's not the tight Neil that was playing about an hour or so ago.
4, 6,
4.
10.
Well, interesting flop, isn't it? Straight draw for Eric, top pair for Neil.
And he doesn't want to catch 2 pair.
No, he really doesn't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 650.
650 to
Try
play.
that again. Didn't work last time.
Neil tends to call in this spot, doesn't he, where other players might raise.
Yes. You've seen a lot of that today from a lot of the players, that they're just going to keep their position, not try to make the pots too big. It's kind of a skill when you're playing deep stack.
Should have raised.
It's pot control as well.
Acknowledging my mistake.
Well, Neil's pretending he's made a mistake. Eric's hand has improved slightly. A
2.5
pair to go with the
hands
straight draw.
Did you say 2.5?
Check.
Now neither player
Mistake.
wants to make 2 pair.
You said 2.5 there. Like
Yeah.
usually been, you had to bet 2.5.
Oh, I see. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Verbal could have been binding. You're right. 2,500 or what? I've done it again. I'm just going to bet just 400. Just
400 to play.
For dinner.
I want to keep my hand secret between me, Gary Jones, and Nick Welthall.
Thanks, Neil. I needed that.
Cool.
Eric's not going to be that excited.
Somewhere.
But he gets to see Neil's hand. He'll learn a little bit more about the way he plays, I guess.
Cost him 400 euros for the privilege. He could have just waited for the show on TV.
I think my strengths in poker are probably patience and experience. I guess people would say characteristics of me are that I talk a lot. I'm actually listening quite a lot, and normally I'm talking to try and elicit information to do with the game. I don't think I'm very good at hiding my weaknesses in poker. I often feel when I'm bluffing that the other person could just see straight into it, and if people really stare me down, I always feel like I give things away. But luckily I'm a mass of tells, and hopefully there's so many of them that it confuses people.
Neil Channing on the road back. He's actually in profit now. Great comeback by him. 350 euros ahead. He was getting up to 5,000 euros behind a little while ago. He's changed gears. You always think it's like a premeditated game plan.
Live straddle.
Quite possibly is.
I mean, you wouldn't have wanted to go behind early, but just to play tight early on and then loosen up.
Exactly. Work out where your spots are going to be. Who you're happy to mix it up with.
So I hadn't worked out.
Well, he's playing against some very good players, so we'll see how long it takes him to adjust to the fact that Neil's now playing very differently.
Exactly. Might be a good time now he's shown the 10-8 to, I was going to say switch off, just as he's reaching for his chips.
225 to play.
Alan got up late, read the papers, watched a movie and went
He
back
did.
to bed again.
Bambus is in on the button.
Well, finally got these two in a pot. Albert's going to join the party. Interesting to see Bambos and Neil playing pots together, because they play together most nights of the week in the big London cash game.
Yeah, they probably know each other's game very, very well.
Queen on you.
Almost exactly the same.
Check, check, check.
Everybody checks. Here comes the turn.
No.
Well, that affects the hand.
That
Well,
puts
Check, don't worry.
Neil Channing behind.
Check.
One more card.
One more chance to check for these players.
300.
I'll be surprised if Albert decides to check this one. He started with nothing on the flop. He's ended up with 2
He
pair.
was going to bet 300 until you said that. Now he just wants to be contrary.
450.
Oh, that's so annoying. He was definitely going to bet 300. I was happy to call 300. Oh!
Neil makes the right decision. I think Bambos is going to have a look.
450. Only because he hasn't got any 12.5 chips.
You have to put another.
He's kissing it goodbye, and he's right.
2 pair? Oh, no.
Runner, 2 pair, no less.
Yes.
Sorry. Oh, no.
Never died again.
Nice hands, Lou.
Thank you.
Yep, pause.
Bamos, don't feel bad about that one, because you played it second worst. I definitely played it
The old
worst.
Montana banana comes home.
That was first, second, third. And who played it the best?
And Albert Iverson in seat 1, Eric Liu in seat 3, both sitting on around the 40,000 mark.
Okay, raise 200 total.
I can remember one in Vegas where Porrig was just totally lagging drunk on the final, and he just, every time it got to him, he would go, I'm all in. He definitely wasn't looking at his cards about 9 out.
Well, a few callers in this one. Definite lack of respect for Peter Eastgate's raise.
Yeah, I don't know what he's done to deserve that. He's got way the best hand at the moment.
Queen, 9,
Really drunk.
10.
Not anymore.
Check. Check. Check.
You can only bank the best hand on the river, and right now you've got to like both Albert Iverson's Queen Jack and Eric Liu's King 10 with the flush draw.
Yeah, the 2 big stacks we were talking about have
750.
hit this board.
I remember there was one final.
Kind of bored that Albert's not likely to get too carried away with his Queen Jack. I'd expect him to just call.
There was a guy sitting there, he had like 1 big blind left.
I'd be shocked if he wants to try and commit too many chips with this hand.
And he said, "Right, have a
Well, we're going to see a turn.
beer now."
Yeah, you're right. That's what he does. 2,500 in the middle.
Anyway, 4 hours later, they're still trying to
Well-
get rid of the last person.
Well, that's just a straight flush there
When
for
you're
Eric Liu.
34,000 euros up, isn't hitting a straight flush a little bit cheeky?
He was like, he dropped
And he's
out
going to
for
bet it.
50 chips by now. He was lagging drunk.
Well, he doesn't slow play much, does he? Bets when he has it, bets when he doesn't, bets when he's
He
semi-bluffing.
made it to the final.
He has it in a big way.
For the next day to come third or something.
Queen or a call from Iverson and a queen or a jack on the river would be interesting.
1850 to play.
He's got to make the call first. Any king, any 8. They're both and he mucks.
Will
And,
Eric show? He's going to be sorely tempted.
Show this one.
Wow!
Straight flush. And
You are the best.
I bet you Peter Eastgate was thinking, damn, if I'd have just called, I'd have made a stop straight on this board. Right up until the point where Eric Liu shows a straight flush.
It's a brutal business, this European cash game, as young Alex Miller's found out. He's down 10,000 euros in very short time. Albert Iverson, the beneficiary, in a strong second place, but still no catching Eric Liu with his 35,800 euro profit. So Eric Liu and Albert Iverson remain in first and second place respectively, but it won't be plain sailing for either of them, as the rest of the field will be gunning for their chips. Join us next time for more great action from the Poker Heaven European Cash Game.